So I'm continuing with August 3rd of 2015, my Liber Umbera 2014 to 2016. I read Surah 11, 1 through 66 of the Holy Quran, Sayyid Abu al-Maududi translation and such. I through XI and 1 through 34 of Revised Edition, Graham Hancock Supernatural. So is it the smaller version or the bigger version? Whatever. I was given this book. Meetings with the Ancient Teachers of Mankind. Rose Scent Offering, 2 doors. Mint, representing love. Lemon Balm, representing Carmelite, which does not mean I have to support the style of those nuns, but is it just the female order, or is it... Now, I guess in America nowadays, if you just really have to go to the bathroom or something, you can just go into the women's, and I don't know if that works with the church and the nuns, but, yeah, I don't think that works that way. But, Enochian Key 12, 11:49 to 12:42 p.m. AM too. I watched 53 through 56 of the Great Ideas of Philosophy, also on the Tuesday. Ancient. Is it an Ancient Aliens? Or Ancient America? 2, 3. Okay. Good cheer being the symbolism of lemon balm there. Mint being the symbol of... What is mint? They all letters. I don't even know what that says. Let me see if I can clear up my picture there. Okay, rose symbolizing Gothic. Oh, material objects. Okay. Getting pretty good at reading my bad handwriting. Out of Egypt, Season 1, Episode 3. Enochian Key 9, 9:18 a.m. to 12:23 p.m. Enochian Key 19, Ather 19, 7:46 to 9:12 a.m. I read A Guide to Advanced Black Magic by E.A. Coetting, page 1 through 36 on the Wednesday, 37 through 82. And people are going to say, oh, well, okay. I'm not going to believe something just because it's an E.A. Coetting book or video, if that's what you're thinking. And I'm not hiring the guy for rituals or psychic readings or anything like that. So on that 5th, the mint scent offering representing money, lemon balm representing medicine, rose, Catalan, Enochian Key 8, 9:08 a.m. to 12:41 p.m. How, 59, the same program. Oh, 59 and 60. Oh, 57 through 60 of the Great Ideas of Philosophy. And how does drug addiction influence magic? Well, Diary of a Drug Fiend by Aleister Crowley basically, and Timothy Leary's work does show that you can have states But let's be real, that these states are available without the drugs. And part of the reason why people get horribly lost in drugs is they don't have, addiction is one thing, but behavior is certainly another thing. So if it's taking away your ability to control yourself and that sort of thing, if it's meaning you don't have the development and such associated with those states without drugs, if it's keeping you from that, if it's damaging you to the point where you can't do things as well, even in the super long term, if you die in 30 years because you've become a tar addict, then, or 10 years being a meth addict, or being a super meth addict, or a crocodile addict in a few years, so, there's that sort of thing. There's cost and rewards to everything, right? The sin outweighs the benefit. That was a verse that I gave them a Quran translation, and they were like, they read through page 19, and at the end of 19 was 219. The sin of drug use outweighs its benefit. It's not denying that there's not benefit in sin, but it's saying that the sin outweighs the thing, and that was the last page they ever read. They said, okay, this is interesting, I agree with this, and it's like, even though they didn't, even though this person didn't do anything in regards of saying, there was problems, she still admitted that years later that, hey, this is the sort of thing I should maybe get into someday, but I have time left. I have time left, right? Okay, on the Thursday the 6th, I read Surah 11, ayat 67 through 123, the Holy Quran translation, brief notes, Sayyid Abu Alala. Oh, okay, yeah, Alala. Maududi, so maybe it's a Ain, Alala. Okay. So, mint scent offering representing prosperity, lemon balm, anti-anxiety. A lot of people's imbalances and stuff is because we don't eat the balance and variety that we used to. And sometimes poverty does that, but even a poor person can tend to eat better than a rich person in most societies. I mean, unless they're starving. You just have to put the priorities of the fruits and vegetables and the variety and herbs and whole grains over, milk and meat and stuff. But Rose, Pasadena, California. I want to say Panama too, but then I'd have to go into some sort of Van Halen sort of cover, so that's not going to work. Enochian Key, 19, Author 21, 10:12 to 10:59 a.m. and 11:10 through 11:35 a.m. Watched the Great Ideas of Philosophy, program 57 through 60, and the day before. So Enochian Key 7, 3:49 through 5:14 p.m. Okay. I decorated for Lunasa. Now, when I say that, I mean Lunasa, the cross quarter of August. And when I say stuff like that, I'm not worshiping, if okay, I do worship a god of light. I went to a place where you worship the god of light, but it wasn't like some separate personified entity. Al-Wadud isn't some strong lover sort of thing. So it's like the recent thing, Mabon Ap Madron. I wasn't worshiping some son of some mother, which sounds very familiar. Jesus, Son of Mary, being worshipped by Christians. But that wasn't what I was doing. That wasn't my intention. These are names for the seasonal points. 12:56 is the cross quarter. 8:32 p.m. starts the cross quarter. Okay, the Lunasa starts at the nearest to the cross quarter. I mean, the nearest sunset to the cross quarter. Cranberry Bliss. Lowest comfort. Okay. Agar Sogchig, representing healing. 11:03 a.m. to 12:41 p.m. Enochian Key 19, Author 22. And 10:34 to 10:47 a.m. as well. Rose, representing enlightenment. I watched program 57 through 60 of the Great Ideas of Philosophy in each of the days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I watched some program on shadow beings. I don't remember what it was called on the Saturday. Some program on Tut. No, I don't remember that either. What was an amen? Initially, but I read page 83 to 116. A Guide to Advanced Black Magic. Works of Darkness by E.A. Quetting. And 117 to 151 the next day. Rose Scent Offering, representing love. Rose, representing Islamabad on the Sunday. Mint representing pets protection. Well, it's not the mint that protects you, but one knows what it means. I guess there was no Ekankar meeting that I went to on that Sunday, but sometimes I'm not up to it. I've spent a lot of time having problems with rheumatism, so okay. Enochian Key 19, Author 24, 12:15 through 12:41. I read Satanism, excerpt of Black Magic by Timothy. Citrus, lemon scent offering, representing beauty. And so on Monday the 10th, page 181 to 240 of the music made me do it. An in-depth study of music through Islam and science by Dr. Gohar Mustak. And it's a catchy phrase, I guess, but the music and your friends and the drugs and the other poisons of the heart don't make you do it, but you let them in, and you can end up doing these things because your mesolimbic system has adjusted to these desires. Now, your metacortical system could stand in the way of these things. So if you develop either one, it can keep you on the right path, but you need to develop your reward and your control system. So Surah 12 through 58, Sayyid Abu al-Maududi, translation, Enochian Key 19, Author 25, 10:08 a.m. to 12:41 p.m. Mint scent offering, representing psychic development, aphrodisiac, rose, lemon balm, pot herb, citrus, lemon, representing attraction. I watched 57 through 60 of the Great Ideas of Philosophy, and let me see, I definitely watched, at least till the Friday. I watched the programs, those 4 programs each time. I like to set out at least 2 hours of spiritual documentaries and such to watch. And so we have on the Tuesday, the 11th, Mint, representing psychic growth, Rose, representing beauty, 9:52 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., Enochian Key, 19, Author, 22. Listen to the Bhagavad Gita as it is, Chapter 8. I read page 152 to 212 of ISBN, okay, the E.A. Coetting book. And on the Wednesday, 1 through 52 of E.A. Coetting and Baron de Prince's The Spider and the Green Butterfly, Rudon, Crossroads of Power. Not that he was disposing secrets or something, that his language use and some stuff, blinders. Why would he have to put blinders if you're a reliable source? Because that's what he said about it later. I haven't seen the second edition in any format. But it was not the criticism of E. Coetting in the regards to Vodun of, the West African tradition, or any African-American derived versions of it, it wasn't that he was disclosing secrets. But there is a lot of racism in that community, as you'll see from one of his main critics, which I would respect, well, you respect everybody, but less regard to Haitian Bokar, well, you'll know his name if you know what I'm talking about. So, Mint, Scent Offering, representing release, Rose, clairvoyance, Enochian Key, 19, Author, 15, 10:26 a.m. to 12:31 p.m. The Ultimate Grimoire of Lovecraftian Black Magic was something that I was paying. I watched The Great Ideas of Philosophy, 57 through 60. And also on the Thursday, it was those same programs again. 141 to 182 of The Music Made Me Do It, an in-depth study of music through Islam and science. S. Abul Allah Maududi. That is Alala. Surah 12, 859 through 111. And Enochian Key 19, Author 24, 9:11 through 9:42 a.m. So Author 24 and Author 21, 11:02 to 11:25 a.m. Mint, Scent Offering, Renewal, Rose, Compassion. I'll watch 57 through 60 of The Great Ideas of Philosophy, 57 through 60 again on the Friday. And so there was Mint, Scent Offering, representing rest, Rose, consecration, Enochian Key 19, Author 29, 9:11 a.m. to 12:34 p.m. Over the Spider and the Green Butterfly, 52 through 98. And what did I read from that on the Saturday and the Sunday? Okay, Surah 71 of Rashid Khalifa's translation and commented to Father on the Saturday the 15th. Need to stop saying Enochian Key 19, Author 30, 10:29 to 11:04 a.m. Asin Famakran Amina Allahi, Surah 12, the supplication 2. Sage, representing clairvoyance. Mint, representing sleep. Rose, representing contacting other planes. 8:19 p.m. starts Vulka odd 1436. So we're on to another one of the sacred months, right? And I hope to finish sharing of this before such things, before we leave this sacred month. Some of the Shia Creed by Abdullah ibn Muhammad al-Salafi was what I read. I watched How Allah is Reminder by the Quran. Okay, remembering Zikr of Allah. Is how Allah is remembered by Quran. Okay, Fahm al-Quran supplication twice and part 1 and 2 of 30 is a must change. Okay, something representing Ignore actions. Okay. Transformation is symbolism of rose. Oh, divination is symbolism of rose. Mint is symbolism of thing, and aligning actions for sage. August the 17th. I read page 1 through 60 of Having Fun the Halal Way, Entertainment in Islam by Abu Kamar. Surah 13, I read with Sayyid Abu al-Madudi translation and explanation. Surah 71 of the Rashid Khalifa translation to Father. Rose, representing good luck. Now, it's not that it's chance or just, you will and you just decide that it's going to be good or something like that. Of course, there's the Taoist approach of, well, we'll see if it's bad. But anyways, I'll listen to Fahm al-Quran, Supplication, and Part 3. On the Horizon, Volume 14, Issue 2. Ta'alim, the teaching, the 6 qualities, the etiquettes of visiting and preaching. River of Guidance, Murshid, in the Sunseed movie. Okay, I watched Ruhayanat International Presents. Okay, that was what the program is. The River of Guidance. Consecration for sage, mint, wealth. Okay. Eat, dance, and pray. Oh, did I watch it on the Tuesday too? Or did I just... On the Tuesday, there was also the teaching group, the 6 qualities group. A lecture on faith. I listened to Fahm al-Quran Supplication in Part 4. Sage scent offering representing divination. Mint scent offering representing protection from illness. Rose representing harmony. I made 2 sets of rune dice. So both of those were given away, I would presume. I think I kept one for myself, but I made a few sets. I read Imams and Emirs, State, Religion, Politics by Fuad Ikuri, page 1 through 47. I'll probably read that again and actually say something on my channel about that book, but obviously it focuses on Shia Islam. 48 through 96. Okay. 1 through 47, 48 through 96 on the Wednesday. I watched Pir Shabda Khan, Rare Concert. Number 4, Raj Biryavi, Bir Avi, Raj Darbias, Raj Darby, Raj Tilong. I think it's Raj because I think that's how they say it. Rog, Puriya. This is the Faham Quran supplication and part 5. Yeah, 5. Mint scent offering representing warm feelings. Ginger, sensuality. Rose, to keep secrets. And I read 61 through 109 of ISBN 978-603-501-1112. Surah 72 and 73 of Rashid Khalifa. Translation to Father. Yes, I know he plays games with a couple passages. He does translate the end of Surah 9, but he doesn't include it in the Quran translation. He includes it in the commentary. Even though if you go to 9, the claims of idolatry and stuff don't fly. Only his followers make these claims, not Christians or anybody else. Christians, I've heard people claim that a Muslim would worship Muhammad and stuff like that, but, anybody with anything knowledge about the text. Okay, Murshid Samuel Lewis, Darga Opening Blessing Ceremony, August 17, 2014, Lema Foundation. Mint scent offering representing fidelity, rose, longevity. I listened to Faham al-Quran supplication in part 6. And of course, the supplication twice in part 7 and 8 on the Friday. I watched Sufi Ruhainat International presents Pir Shabda on Gratitude, The General, and the Tie-Dye Sock Guy. Sufi Youth, Rose scent offering representing love. Celebrating Joe Miller, something quit Ecuador in 2013. Separated Land Project fundraising, the Retreat Center. Okay, so those were programs I watched from that YouTube channel. Rose scent offering representing love. Prayers, ginger. Oh, no, protection, ginger. Read page 97 to 146 on the Friday. The 147 through 196 on the Saturday, and on the Sunday, 197 through 236. So, Inayat Khan sort of deviated from Islam, and Pir Zia kind of returned. Pir Shabda Khan, one of his other 4... See, after the Shia split into the 4 deputies, Sufi orders have generally took that model. Okay. Pir Shabda on the Sufi path, marrying the non-dual and dual path to God. Novo Egypt in Pharaoh something-ism. I don't remember what that says. Mint scent offering representing psychic development. Rose representing magic. I listened to Faham al-Quran supplication and part 9. The supplication twice in part 10 and 11 on the Sunday. And, I also like to listen to at least 2 hours of Quran a day with translation. Memory being a symbolism of rose. Psychic growth being a symbolism of mint. Psychic growth, again, is a symbolism of ginger. 9:35 to 10:17 a.m. or Okay, what is this? Pierce Shabda in Eugene. Well, I didn't go down to Eugene that day, so that's not it. 2014, number 1, 7 Keys to Happiness. Oh. The class, the morning class in Community Hue. Okay. Oh, the 7 Keys to Happiness, day 1. Okay, morning class. And I went to the Community Hue. So they had a member-only Community Hue, the Ekankar group did. So I attended that because it, love song to God, whatever. But if I know a lot of the people are picturing the guru and that sort of thing. But as far as what they're saying and having a discussion afterwards, yeah, I can take part in that. Oh, that tone of voice, people don't like that.